Alright, so we all know YouTube, right? Obviously, this is what I'm recording on now. What I'm trying to make a channel on. But do we all know about like the origins of YouTube? Like how it started, how it became popular, right? You know, one of the first creators, like let's see, the main people that basically what made YouTube what it is today. Before it
Good thing
started going
Susan
downhill.
frickin' bought it. Yeah, ever since Susan bought YouTube, it's been...
It's but before
It sucks.
Susan, it's actually been really good. People would go on there, record themselves doing what they want, gaming, vlog, anything, and
Lemon
people
Jack
would
says the
like
guy
it,
doesn't really give a frick about it. He still does exactly what he used to do to Gap.
and even got better since they started saying, "Hey, you can earn money by doing this," and then more people started coming. Let's talk
The
about. I'm
new
gonna talk about when
Vine.
it. I'm talking about the beginnings though. The beginning.
He should bring Vine back.
So I'm sure most of us have seen the first ever YouTube video.
He should bring
The
Vine back.
zoo. You know the zoo video, the first ever
Yeah.
YouTube video with like the guy at the zoo.
15 years ago?
Me at
Yeah.
the zoo. That video has like millions of views. Obviously, his first video ever. But did you know that? But did you know that that was actually made by the co-founder of YouTube? Um, yeah, the first video was made with the co-founder of YouTube. Not just some random dude was like, "Hey, this is a cool website." No, it was made by the co-founder of YouTube. It was made by the co-founder of YouTube that just testing it out, and well, obviously, it went pretty well. Now I forgot who made YouTube. I mean, if you really want to know, just do a quick Google search. But I forgot, to be honest. But they made something that would be something amazing, but at the same time horrible to say, today. Because first of all, YouTube, let's say, what did YouTube made? Like 2000, I forgot. It was like 2000, it was like 2000 something, it was in the
2005?
2000s. I don't know, it was either like 2004, 2006, around there, 2002. Somewhere around there. That's when like a lot of
2002.
YouTube was made. And in the beginning of it wasn't really that popular, because not many people noticed that at first. But the people that did, they were like, "Well, this is a pretty cool website," record. I think YouTube's old model was like record yourself or something, or like do something with yourself.
2005.
Yeah.
Just looked it up.
And like YouTube's old model was like record yourself, have fun, all that stuff. And
And then they were like, okay, you know what? Get paid for it too. Why not?
Yeah, and so
Even
a lot of
though
people were like, this is cool, yeah. So people recording it now, but then people are like, well, why am I doing this? I'm not getting any money out of this, right? Because afterwards, when it first started, they weren't giving out money for it. It was just like, it was just you were just doing this out of pleasure. But then I think about like a year later or like earlier than that, people, YouTube was like, hey, you get money from this too. Just saying. So, and a whole bunch after they said that, or that was when it hit its peak, when they started, we could start earning money. That's when a lot of people came in and actually wanted to do YouTube. Like, it went from being like a small little website, not that cool, so. But then it went from boom, explosion. Especially when we all know PewDiePie, used to be the first, the most subscriber, not second most, sadly. Um, he was one of the the most subscribed, well, not the most yet, but like he was one of the most subscribed when he first like just started. He was like one of the most subscribed instantly because everybody loves his Amnesia videos, and like Amnesia is a horror game if you don't know what that is, and everybody loved the videos, and they also love his other videos, his reactions, of course, his reactions, like what's he doing, like if you look back on his old videos, he has some like funny edgy reactions, not kid friendly at all. Because, back then YouTube wasn't strict on the rules. Like, there was, like, almost no restrictions, to be honest. Back then, like, almost no restrictions. Like, you could literally do anything except, like, crime stuff. But you could literally do anything on the website, and you would get punished for it.
stuff.
So you could literally do anything without having to get demonetized or, getting your channel terminated and any of that. But nowadays, they have way more restrictions. Like, you literally have to be either kid-friendly or not kid-friendly. I mean, it used to be, because like you can't go neutral. Most people go kid friendly because it's the safest way to go. And a lot of YouTubers
But they've
switch
always
from
been kid friendly.
a lot of YouTubers switch from going from edgy cursing to kid friendly no cursing, and it was a major switch. But at first, amazing. A lot of people cussing all that, and I think that's why they made YouTube Kids. I don't know why. Like, is it YouTube Kids meant to be for the kids? Like, what's the point of making YouTube Kids if you're just gonna make everybody on regular YouTube have to be kid friendly? Like, YouTube Kids is there for a reason, right? Like, they made it for kids. Like, it's basically them saying, hey, YouTube is not that very kid friendly. Come here instead. But they still made restrictions, even though they made that whole website. Like I said, you completely forgot about it. And then like the main downfalls of YouTube was basically Susan Wojcicki, the new CEO. Well, not that new anymore, but when she first did it, she basically got hired or she bought it or something. Google bought YouTube, which got them racked a lot of money because I think Google bought it for like billions of dollars, and and that's when it started racking in the money, and that's when Susan started walking in. Right. And basically,
Who owned it before?
what?
Who owned it before?
The people that made the website, co-founder and founder, obviously the people that made the website. I don't know where they are now. I think they're either still working on YouTube or just like walked away from YouTube. I don't know. But for right now, it's Susan operating, ruling YouTube. To be honest, nowadays we have people literally quitting YouTube because the whole channel gets like demonetized up to the money.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like you might want to think, oh yeah, look at this dude. He's not doing it for the money. He's not doing it for fun. No, he's doing it for the money. Sorry to crush your little dreams, a little kiddo, but they're doing it for the money.
Most people
oh, I'm
are,
doing it for fun.
there's a lot of people that don't.
Most people do it for the money. There's like that smaller percentage that yeah, they do it for fun, but most big YouTubers do it for the money. Like especially when YouTubers get like big and popular, they either start doing it for the money or just like, well, no, that's it actually. They just do it for the money, because the only people who actually do it for fun are like small YouTubers, that don't have a fan base going on, or YouTubers that generally do it for fun, which is like 1%, 0.1% of like YouTube. And so nowadays, if you think they're doing it for fun, they're doing it for money. Yeah, obviously YouTubers have fun with it, but the main reason to make videos is to get them juicy views and get that money. But they obviously still do have fun with it. For example, we have the main people that you like. If you think of YouTube, what do you think, Dragon?
Jackson, the guy, Dan, or what are you trying to ask me? What? I completely blanked out.
Oh wait, if I told you, if I told you to name some YouTubers off the top of your head, what would you say?
PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, DanceDM.
Okay, and Mystical. If I would ask you the same question, what would you say?
Dan, TDM, and Markiplier, and like all.
And there's a similarity between what you guys have said, right? Do you want to know that similarity if you don't already know? They're all popular, right? They're all super popular, especially PewDiePie.
And they all dyed their hair.
PewDiePie has like 100 mil subs, like more than 100 mil. Jacksepticeye has like more than 23 mil. Markiplier has like, I think like more than like 10 mil. And we have
Markiplier is 24 mil.
Oh wow. I don't want to be Markiplier.
Markiplier has more subscribers than Jacksepticeye, you know that.
No. But,
yeah.
And then
he
there's Dan
did for a
TDM.
while, anyway.
And then there's Dan TDM, who is like
he's
a
classic. Yeah, he's
a classic. He's an OG. Like Dan TDM will be like one YouTuber when you're like a little kid. You go on YouTube, you will like see all those Minecraft videos, and, Dan TDM will be like one of the top picks.
You know, like Stampy, popular MMOs.
I think that's when I think Minecraft is also one of the main reasons YouTube got popular. Minecraft, because
Mhm.
there's so many Minecraft YouTubers. Dan TDM, Stampy, Popular MMO, so many YouTubers that do
Mhm.
mainly Minecraft, and they would rack in
Mhm.
all that money from the little kids that are like, oh Minecraft. Not just little kids too. There's teenagers and adults that also like Minecraft, but it's mostly little kids, and a lot of people would be loving that, and they would rack in the
Mhm.
money. People, we probably you can even tell the
Yeah.
difference. Dan TDM doesn't really do Minecraft anymore, but when he did it, he already has like like more than 20
Fancy
million
still does
subs.
Minecraft.
Probably
Not
most, he
that
still does
much.
Minecraft, and he's still like
And he
pretty
has like
popular.
10 million.
Yeah, and he
No, it
still does
sucks
Minecraft.
though,
And
because
but
Stampy got
Stampy,
married,
uh,
Fancy M got a kid, and then Popular Mose got divorced.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Stampy on the other hand got the short end of the stick. He got the bad look. He didn't really get
They both
unpopular. It's
did.
just that we grew up. People grow up. That's like obviously
Yeah.
what you do. You grow up,
No,
and
no,
so
yeah.
the more you grow up, the
Fancy M was the only one to stay real popular, but
the more you grow up, the farther you away from getting kid friendly content, especially Minecraft. And obviously a
hmm
lot of people still do like Minecraft, but like they don't, they don't really like the like super kid friendly. Oh hey, this is really
hmm
cool stuff with like having all that jokes with poor little kids. Obviously, you're gonna stray away from that. And of course, the people that still kept on that, except for I guess Popular MMOs, he's still pretty popular and still does it. But Stampy got the short end of the
hmm
stick, and he got popular. He still actually does upload. If you go to his channel, he still uploads Minecraft. Not obviously as
Yeah.
much as he used to, but he does still upload Minecraft. Dan TDM got like the high end of the stick, if I should say.
Yeah,
He's still
because
going at it, mostly because he stopped doing Minecraft a lot. He
and
started.
then yeah,
Mhm.
and then like Jelly, Slogoman, what are their names? Jelly, Slogoman, Quabblecop.
Quabble.
They separated. They don't play with each other. Slogoman and Jelly do, but Quabblecop, they don't play with each other anymore. And Jelly has the most subscribers, and he gets 500 million views a month. So he gets 500 million views every month.
Yeah.
He's
So
one of
kid
the
friendly
most
content
popular
is a good way to
YouTubers.
go, but like it's entirely up for what you want to do. But
hmm
nowadays, it feels like YouTube is forcing you to do kid friendly content. Dude, forcing you to
Yeah,
do
but
it.
think about Jack Guy. He still curses, and he even talked about he. It's because he wants to do it. If he does, and he also talked about if he doesn't want to do something, he won't record it, or all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he
So
doesn't. He doesn't like. He's not a YouTuber that's like, okay, if you guys get 100,000 likes on this video, we will do another video. He just does it. He does what he wants. And that's probably another reason why a lot of people, like him, because he doesn't, like, go check out my merch and link in the description and go look at my Twitter and
yeah.
Instagram, He doesn't plug.
I mean, he
Now
still
he plugs
does,
his,
but like
now
not as
he
much as
plugs
people
his
that
cloak. He plugs his cloak in, like, and,
obviously
in his
merchandise,
coffee.
merchandise,
hmm
and of course you gotta earn money. So, but then that obviously died down, and then went from there's also commentary videos, like for example, Leafy is here. Some other commentary
Scrubby.
videos. Memeless. And then some other ones that I
Scrubby.
can't remember.
Um,
That is like another one.
yeah, like
That's another point of
reaction
view too.
channels, kind of.
Reaction channels too. They're
Yeah, like
still going hard to be
Azuland.
honest.
Oh god.
Um, then her commentary channel, they didn't care. Like commentators were more towards adult content, not like full on
Mhm.
adult, but like not kid friendly, like barely kid friendly
Mhm. Like
stuff.
they cuss
Yeah,
sometimes,
they
but they
like
don't.
cuss like a
They're
lot,
more
like
for like teenagers,
way more than YouTube do see right now. They will
But
cuss a
then like
lot.
the vloggers also still cuss a lot. Like David Dobrik, Logan Paul. What's another vlogger? Jake Paul. Who
We'll get
still
into
watches that?
vloggers in a
Jake
second.
Paul.
You can keep that for
Who
vloggers.
who who's a vlogger? I can't really think of any vloggers besides them three.
Well, yeah. And
Who
mainly
does
Leafy
vlog?
is here. Leafy was like the most popular commentary person
Mhm.
because he basically came out of nowhere to be honest. Because he came made videos on everybody. Like he would honestly he even admitted this. He would actually You know,
Didn't you say he
take
got banned from YouTube for a while?
no, he didn't get banned. No, but he'll
Oh, you took
basically
it.
make
What
fun of like
happened?
people that have disabilities or little kids, and YouTube was triggered
Oh.
by that.
Well,
And
Scrubby did that too, but he never got, he was always like making fun of
yeah, so
people.
and people got mad at him mainly for it. People hated him for making fun of little kids. They're like, "Hey, bro, that's not cool." But honestly, I didn't really care to be honest. Because when I watched, I was laughing
A
like
lot of
freaking butt
people
off.
laugh at little kids. Laser beam,
Yeah,
he laughs at little kids
yeah,
falling
but there is
all the
no,
time.
but like you don't get it, Dragon. But
Clearly
like
not, I guess.
back then, it was like full on like like making fun of them, like people calm down on that, like what you said, laser beam. Yeah, he does, but he actually like cuts himself when he does it. Like most of the time, he's like, I'm not gonna say anything because it might be controversial. And but
Mm-hmm.
back then they didn't care about that at all. They would go full on at it. Doesn't care, and that's why people didn't really like him. And people were like trying to literally like people were trying to make him get terminated, which he didn't. But YouTube even took like an action to it too, because YouTube would then be like the meter. So YouTube basically what you call it? They didn't really
Feel
like
like YouTube should let people do whatever they want.
because
I
they
mean, I
didn't
guess not whatever, but
because
like
they didn't really
torturing
recommend his
people.
videos and all
Don't
that.
do that.
Torturing people.
And
It's not like
yeah,
I would know about that or
and he
anything.
had a good but he got really popular because of
So
it
I
though.
wasn't torturing the
Because
last
a lot of
video,
people
so I
liked
was,
it. Like Leafy got up to more than 4 million
Dragon.
subs to him. He got like 1 million views every single video from just making that content,
yeah.
and he wouldn't stop. But then he just stopped recording. Like one day he just stopped, and it was like that for 3 years, man. 3 whole years he just stopped recording. And the reason why is because he
Yeah.
just moved on from YouTube.
Oh my
Because the
god.
reason why, his reason he said
It's
that
okay.
he didn't really enjoy YouTube anymore. Mostly because he didn't earn money. So he
Hmm.
was like, fam, I'm fine, I'm good. So he just moved on and
What
he
do you
started
do
doing
then
stocks. With
for
normal
YouTube?
stocks.
Stocks?
Yeah.
For 3 whole
So
years? Stocks?
and stocks earned him more money than YouTube, surprisingly. He wasn't really popular, but
Well,
stocks
yeah.
earned him more money than YouTube. Um, and he eventually he did come back this year though. Mostly because of quarantine,
Yeah.
he can't really do that many stocks as before. But he still does stocks, just like he does YouTube from time to time too. And you know
Does
what's
he still
crazy
do,
though?
like, the making fun of all
And to be
that, too?
no, no, no. Well, he does, but like not little kids anymore. Cause he's like, okay, I'll stop the little kids, but Bombs are gonna make fun of other YouTubers. So nowadays he doesn't make fun of little kids anymore, but he still doesn't make fun of like other YouTubers, especially ACHC Productions. Because ACHC Productions was like on his like little, is it his podcast? It's like his little like podcast show thing where he just talks. Like it's basically a podcast. I'm just gonna call it a podcast, and if it's not, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking on his podcast about Leafy, and and ACAC said that since Leafy was like edgy, cussed a lot, and nowadays you can't do that anymore. Leafy AC was like, I would love to see Leafy try to survive in YouTube today climate, because like even one cuss word would not even would not even like pass.
Mm-hmm.
And Leafy was like, oh, is that a challenge? And he basically, the whole reason
Are
why he
you
got back on is
challenging me?
because he wanted to prove ACAC wrong. That was like the main reason why he got back on, was to prove him wrong, and he did. Nowadays Leafy gets like more than 1 million views each video, and he still gets money.
For back
Like his
when
videos
he
are
used to.
monetized. Well, I mean, there is some that still get demonetized, but most of the videos actually get like monetized. So he
Um,
basically came back to what he was doing before, and he's not having any trouble. I mean, still he does still get trouble, but like not a lot of trouble as like other people do. And it's crazy because the whole reason why he wanted to do it is just HVAC said that I would love to see him survive, and he did. He's surviving, and
mm,
honestly, he's doing pretty good. I actually still watch him. I watch him a lot.
yeah, I never even heard of him before you told me about this a while ago.
Yeah, and he's actually really cool. And commentary,
Mm-hmm.
there's also more commentary. Alright, if I would want to recommend a commentary, this is YouTuber called Optimus. He has like 700k subs, and he's actually a really good commentary person. He does like
Who?
basically
Wait, who?
Optimus. I'm
Oh,
recommending the person.
Optimus Prime?
No, it's Optimus. He has like almost 800k subs, He does a really good commentary video. He mainly talks about what's happening in the world right now. Mainly talks about like
That's in
Karens.
Dawson.
No, he's not a drama channel. It's a commentary. But
Oh yeah, okay.
but mainly talks about like Karens and like major situations happening. So
Love
like
to see it.
and he makes it his own way. He's actually really like entertaining because he does it his own way. Like he does it. He's different from everybody else.
Yeah,
And
and then
yeah,
yeah.
and like he's basically like really good at it, and I like him a lot. I recommend him. And
Mhm.
commentary is like a thing. But then next time we got after commentary we got vlogs. Vlogs were another obviously.
Vlogs.
Vlog was something, man. We had so many vloggers. Of course, some
Oh,
good, some
vlogging.
bad. Uh, not gonna name any. Jake Paul. But a lot of vloggers came in. Obviously,
Mhm.
they were a hit instantly. They were like, oh my
Yeah.
god, bro, vlogs is amazing.
Especially Logan Paul and Jake Paul because they did stupid crap and everybody likes to see
They
stupid crap.
vlogged their whole life together. Obviously,
They did 500 days. They did 500 video every single day. They recorded a video for 500 days.
do you like the Paul brothers?
That's
What?
Okay. Um, but yeah, as you said, the Paul brothers are something that's gonna be about to talk about because there's something. Uh-huh. But we'll start with the good people, like for example, David Dobrik. He's like the one of the most popular, maybe the most popular. I don't know. He's really popular with
Hmm.
vlogging. And he's obviously done a
Took a
lot, man.
break.
And and then we have Casey Neistat also. You know Casey
He's a
Neistat, obviously.
vlogger. That's another vlogger I
Yeah.
couldn't think of.
This Casey Neistat, he's also like up there with David Dobrik. They're,
Yeah, he has
they're
like
like both like the
13 mil.
people you think about when you think vlogging. You think either those two or the Paul brothers. That's what you think about when you think of vlogging. And that and then vlogging just it took off, man. And
Hmm.
I don't know, some people say it was for the good, some people say it's for the bad. I'm not gonna say anything about that because I don't really have an opinion because I don't watch vlogging. I honestly think
I
vlogging is
watched
not
David
really that
Dobrik.
entertaining.
Um.
the 15th
And then
Tesla guy gave
cause there's a lot of
us.
drama between it.
Mhm.
Paul brothers, mainly Jake Paul, Logan Paul too. I'll first talk about the younger one. Jake Paul, annoying, hate him. Everybody hates him. So bad. Like, stop.
Yeah. I don't
Uh,
really watch I don't watch Jake Paul. I'm more of a
why
Logan
would
Paul
you watch
person.
Jake Paul?
I mean, now he's
Yeah.
just him,
So he's done a lot
He's
of things, man.
depressed. He's depressed. He just talks about sad stuff all the time, so nobody likes to watch him because him and his wife got divorced or girlfriend that got broke up. So he's always talking about like being sad and stuff. So nobody really likes to watch him.
Uh, and mainly what
Logan
started him
Paul's
off was
gotten better,
obviously
but
was like
yeah,
his team, Team 10, if you remember that.
insane.
Team 10 is like his team where he would make is like of course Team 10. 10
Yeah,
people that would, it's kinda like what you
a
call
lot
it,
of
the
people put
clout, like good clans.
clout
Basically clans but like without
like
gaming and all that. It's like a YouTuber clan
Faye
basically.
Faye is
Like phase like cringy
Misfits
phase. Cringy
um
phase. I
Misfits. You got what are their names? Can't remember the names.
okay, we'll move on.
The Sidemen. That's one of them. The Pack. Um, if you don't know the Pack, that's Lachlan, Preston, Jerome, Bayesian Canadian, and
Alright.
Vicstar.
And and since that they made Team 10. It was really cringy, especially when obviously to him famous now, his most popular song, "It's Everyday, Bro."
It's every day, what the Disney
Ah,
Channel,
That
bro.
song,
ah.
it's something, man. And obviously, if you go
Oh
to the video,
no.
I think the video has like million, like way more dislikes than likes. That's like millions of dislikes, or like I think like a few
I
thousand
don't know about
likes.
millions, but
No, it's on the millions. If you go to the video, it's on the millions of dislikes. It's on the millions.
I don't know
So
about millions.
you go to the video right now. It's literally on millions.
I
And so, oh my
break
god,
it
he
in
does so
school.
And basically, since that video, he got so much more hate than before, man. Cause it was so cringy,
Mhm.
especially his, obviously him,
The only
everybody
good,
rapping in
the
that
only,
was like bad.
the only good song he made was oh,
I told you.
4 million
Why didn't you
dislikes.
believe me? Why didn't you
But
believe
he
me?
has 2 million likes.
I mean, that's like
But you can see
close.
the majority of people. But
Mm.
basically,
Jeez.
obviously, they shouldn't be in the rapping community, to be
That's
honest.
60%. If it was a would you rather, it would be 60% to
Uh,
40%.
and Yeah, and basically everybody hated him because he could not rap for it, like, for a day, man. It's horrible rapping.
Even Logan Paul was better than him.
And, yeah,
Did
he
David
tried.
Dobrik ever make a song?
And there's even, like, a giant meme out of it. His teammate, I think it was, like,
It's
he had, like, a person
everyday
in Team
bro with
10.
no Disney.
He had, a,
It's
he had
it's
a,
everyday bro with no Disney Channel flow. Ha 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 ha
he had a
jokes.
person in Team 10 that was, like, was from England, right?
England is my city.
And like when he was rapping, yeah, we go. He said England is my city, and that became a massive meme, man. Because
Yeah,
obviously
because
England is
England
not a
isn't a
city.
city.
England is not a city,
It's a
obviously.
continent. I'm joking. I swear.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, a
And
birdie.
and so that got a lot of controversy. And yeah, you can tell 4 million
Oh,
dislikes.
sorry. I didn't know there was animals in this room.
And he went on to make more songs. Not really. Also horrible. And yeah, that's basically his career.
Ohio
And also
fried
as of
chicken.
2020, he started doing even worse stuff, man. Like he participated in the riots. He supported the riots, even though it's peaceful
Yeah, but he
protesting is
was
way
part of
better.
the violent one. He was part of the
Yeah, that's
violent
what I'm saying.
riots.
Riots.
Hmm. Oh yeah, the
Riots and
protest.
protests are different things.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't paying.
Yeah. So he participated in every is bad, and like he made a apology
Hmm.
video, but not even one time in the video he said I'm sorry. He was basically making
Yeah.
excuses in the whole video.
Mhm.
So you can't even call that an apology video.
Like
And yeah,
Tana
and then
Mon.
after that, and he had a controversy with his teammates too, where some teammates came out saying that
What the
he was like
frick? I
basically like
have a
harassing
bird in
them,
my hat.
and especially like his ex, I think it was like I don't remember, but his ex like, came out saying like he like did bad stuff to
Alyssa.
her. Alyssa Violet, yes, Alyssa Violet.
Oh
Her
no, that was a
ex.
different girl. Alyssa
Hmm.
Violet was her like XX.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was
Because
talking
Jake
about.
Paul's
That's it.
single right now.
Yeah, and so she came out talking about how he did bad things to her. Yeah, obviously got hate for it, and she made a whole
No.
diss track on him with like another YouTuber, Rice Gum. Made a whole diss track on
Rice.
him.
It's every night,
Wow.
sis.
Yeah, it's every night, sis.
Wow.
What that song wasn't really that good to be honest, but and after that
I'm
he
not sure.
dated another
No,
woman,
he said. What did he say?
and so he dated another woman after that one, and
Oh.
that is annoying. He did, yeah, and he another one after that
Who do you
one,
think was gonna win in the Logan Paul versus
and so
KSI?
basically, what do you mean?
I
Who do you think
thought.
was gonna win?
Who do you think was gonna win in the Logan Paul versus KSI fight?
I think.
I
I
thought
KSI.
thought
Logan Paul was
KSI
gonna win.
was. I thought KSI
Not
was.
even because I'm more of a him fan, but mostly because KSI was over here making diss tracks when he was training, so I
And
thought he
I
was gonna
thought
win.
KSI was.
he was still both training. Man, you gotta look more into
Look
it.
Yeah,
at.
but KSI wasn't training as much because he made like 2 diss tracks while like they were in
Mm.
training,
And so,
and then he only won because of a bad call.
mm, and
Like yeah,
so,
Logan Paul
yeah.
like grabbed
And
his neck,
then
just
Jake
punched
Paul
him
controversy, yeah, blah blah
dead.
stuff. He's horrible. Then we have his older brother Logan Paul, which still
Yeah.
still a bad person, but not as bad as Jake Paul.
How
He
is he a bad
obviously done some
person?
bad things too.
Oh no,
especially
he did one bad thing.
like especially
But
the
that's what I
Suicide
don't.
Force what you should get into.
That's the
Suicide
only thing
Force,
that I
like
really
he's like
think
that's like
But I
also he's
think
also super
it's been
cringy
3 years. I mean, come on, it's been
and
3 years.
he's also super cringy
Well,
too. I don't
I don't understand why
so what
people are so
happened there?
mad at
He
him for
went to
that.
Japan, went to the Suicide Force, recorded a dead body. Like even the
I mean,
apology was not that
I
good,
thought I think the
and
apology video was
so
decent.
you
Even
are
PewDiePie was like,
you are a
PewDiePie
fan.
even thought the apology video. No, I know, but frick you. But even PewDiePie thought the apology video was good. PewDiePie made like a
Alright,
40-minute video talking about like apology videos,
yeah,
and
and
he
so
rated Logan Paul as one of the highest.
yeah, and so basically, everybody hated him for that, and also because he's really crazy, man.
Oh, not a yeah,
yeah, especially
definitely,
'cause-
definitely, 100%. Old
yeah,
him is really cringy, but
yeah, Oldham is
now
really
he's more
cringy.
calm.
Of course, he's
So that's
matured
why
now. He's matured
that's
now.
why I watched him because that's why I watch him now because he's like more mature and he's not like what's up, Logan? What's
Yeah, so
poppin'?
he's also
Well,
matured now. He did
I'm
make some
filming a
music,
dead
some good,
body.
some bad, and you can't
Mhm.
say I don't know. He's something, and basically the Paul brothers, man. And then we have obviously I haven't even gone into this, man. I don't know why I haven't gone into this yet. Gaming, 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 gaming,
I
gaming.
don't know. Yeah, the gaming and music. Why didn't we start with those
Gaming has
two?
a whole category. Like there's the YouTube gaming.
So does music.
Yeah, and so
There's
yeah.
music. There's news. Is there makeup? I don't think there's makeup.
It's called the beauty community.
Well, yeah, I know there's a community, but when you're on YouTube, there's like 4 different things on PlayStation. It can show home, music, gaming, and then like 2 other things.
Um,
And
and
then below
so
that, your library and subscription. Below.
and yeah, so basically, gaming obviously.
Animation.
I think gaming is like the main one that made YouTube popular. Like,
Yeah, gaming, animation, and
gaming's had its
music.
ups and downs, obviously. Main people: PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, everyone that does gaming. Like it's
Dan
amazing.
TDM.
Just gaming in total.
Uh,
Minecraft. We have Minecraft. Happy
Fortnite.
Wheels, Fortnite.
Happy Wheels.
Well, Happy
And
Wheels?
Welcome
all
back
those
to
iconic games.
Happy
All those iconic
Wheels.
games
I
is
love
just
Happy
like
Wheels.
it's iconic. And of course, I can't say a lot because
Mhm.
we're on a time limit, to be honest. Not really on a time limit because it's a podcast, but I don't want to make this too long.
Time
But
limits are normally
can't
like
really say a lot about
an
game.
hour long,
Can't really say a lot about gaming unless like it's
so
amazing
that's straightforward.
gaming.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, say for it's gaming, man. Like come on. And then next we have animation. There's a lot of different animations. Story time is like the most popular one. Actual
Mhm.
animations, like shows, all that stuff. And
Mhm.
main one, I'll
Mhm.
talk about story time. We have Fallout story time. All ones out. J Animations.
Brody animates. The odd one's
Something
out.
else. YT. All those people.
Something else I see. And most of those YouTubers live near me, so
So
What do
yeah.
they
not to
So
live?
brag or
most
anything, but I have met the odd ones out. Sorry, what?
so most of them are really popular, and
You have?
there's just small ones too. Like see,
Why?
Brody animates. He doesn't have a
Like
million yet, but
Young
he's still pretty
Don.
popular.
Brody animates doesn't have a mill.
No,
As for
he's at like
sauce.
he's at like
As for
500K.
as for
I think around
sauce.
that.
Young Don is such a copier. He
Young
copied
Don the
so much
Sauce
of
God.
Young
He's
Don the
also
Sauce God is a
pretty
copier. He
another one
copied like
too.
everything King Science did. He copied basically everything. Right when King Science added a crown,
Yeah.
Young Don added a halo. But Sultan Sketches is also one of those unpopular ones that's really funny
Well,
to me.
Dragon he didn't copy it in reality. You have to like look more into it. But anyways, instead of that, there's
No,
also
yeah, Young Don was the copier.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Young Don didn't copy him in reality. You have to look more into
No,
it,
Young
Dragon.
Don did copy King Science.
So you really gonna listen to one video? You have to look more into it. Like you can't just
No,
listen
I
for one
do.
video and say
I did a lot of. I watched a lot of videos on it.
what's Daft Pina? It's a
Who?
YouTuber. It's a YouTuber, and he basically contradicted what King Science said. There's a video where he contradicted what he said, and basically explains the whole thing. If you want, so if you really want to know
Daphne.
what's that,
So who's
Daft
the
Pina.
copier? Who's the copier?
Nobody's a copy. He didn't copy at all. They're different people.
Well, yeah, I know, but who copied who? Who copied
Nobody
who?
copied neither.
Oh.
They just did their thing.
What's Daft Pina if you want to know more? but yeah, animators. Most obviously, once you think of animation, the main person you think of is All One's Out, and because he's like up
Well,
there.
that's not true.
He has a simple. He has a
He's one of the
simple.
most popular ones, but
He has
when
a
you think
simple.
about,
He
you
has a
know,
simple like
Dom, when I
yeah
think of an
like when you
animator, I
look
think of
at
Dom.
figure. Everyone has
I think
like
of
different
Dominus.
figures. All One's Out has like a little white bubbly little dude. Jet Animations has like
The
her.
Marshmallow Man.
Jet Animations is like a girl her. Something
Just
else,
her.
Demon Dude with a red hoodie. They all have
And he's
different
my favorite.
ones.
Sorry.
They're obviously all copycats, but most of them have like the popular ones are like
Why are they
not different from
copycats?
each other. And
It's
so
because they're all friends and they all live in the same area.
yeah,
They
and
all live
so
in
I'm not.
blank. Yeah. Oh wait, they very much open where they live. They all live in Arizona.
Uh, and so basically, yeah. And then yeah, story time. Let's say I mean, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Story time, you know what it is.
And then
And
yeah, there's
not really
Bright.
to say
I
about it,
think
man.
when I think of animators, I think of Domix because he's been there since like 2000. He's been there for like 7 to 8
Comics is
years.
also a plus. Let me have like actual animation, like actual like animation. If you haven't, this actually really good animation has been Hotel. A lot of people all have already saw it. But if you haven't, go see it. YouTubers, YouTube
Wait,
animators,
what? Who?
no
What is it?
studio. It was no studio. Just like a small team of YouTube animators made a whole 30-minute really good animation, like pilot for a show they want to make, and it's really good. It's called Has Been Hotel, and it and
Oh, wait, what was it called?
Has Been Hotel. Mm.
Yeah, isn't that the one with the demons?
Yes, with the
Wait,
demons.
yeah, it's the one with
Um,
the demon. I watched that.
it's really
I didn't
good,
like
and like,
it. Oh wait,
and
was that the one? I like the one with the
and the
where
main
they're
person that
the
made the idea and that animated like a lot of it was of course the channel, which is
mhm.
like Vizipop. She was like the main person. She's basically like the director of it, and she made a whole bunch of other animation too. And like there's even one that's like even more popular than has been on her channel, which is like some like parody of a song and it's like full on animated. And there's even like another one which is basically in the same world as Has Been Hotel, but it's different. It's called Hell of a Boss. It's really funny actually. I think it's better than Has Been Hotel. Cause like
My
it's
favorite one is the one where there's a boss. There's like three coworkers, and
yeah,
they're like
that's Hell of a
they have a
Boss.
book where
That's
they
Hell of
go
a
back.
Boss. That's
Oh,
Hell of a
okay,
Boss.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that one's better
that's
than
my
Has Been
favorite one.
Hotel because it's way more funnier.
Yeah,
And I like
yeah.
funny,
I
so
like
that's why. Yeah,
my
and
favorite character is
so
probably the boss.
and of course there's way more too, which I can't really name of it because I only watch a lot of animation like, for story time, so I can't really name a lot of it. And then there's what you call it? Mm, what else is there? There
Um, what
is.
about the
I can't even think of
Amazing?
anything.
Or wait, no, that's
He's
not.
story time.
That's story time. Um, hmm. Oh
Oh,
my.
I know. Oh, hello, person. That'll do. Well, I guess we can't really think of anything. You want me to move on?
Music?
Yeah, last. I think it's my last one. Music, obviously. YouTube is the main platform where artists post music videos. Cause
Well, besides
video.
Spotify, like right next to
Yeah.
Spotify.
Music videos, where they post music videos. Because
Oh
YouTube,
yeah.
music video. Yeah, so everybody posts their music videos. Like, it doesn't matter how popular they are. They post music videos on YouTube. And it's crazy because it's like because you can see people from like rappers to country people to
Ew, country.
singers, anything. You can see anything on YouTube. It doesn't matter what.
Mhm.
It can be any genre you
That's
want.
fair.
You can just find it on YouTube. And they have music videos for it
I
too.
I
So
think a lot of people like beg to differ this, but I feel like Gorillaz has is basically its own genre because like you never really hear anything like Gorillaz, and it's like a cartoon. You know,
yeah,
I wouldn't
Gorillas is
say
different
like
because
Gorillaz is
because the
a
band is like
genre, but like
it's animated. The band is animated. The
I
animated
wouldn't say
band.
like Gorillaz is a genre name or like a genre itself, but it feels like its own thing.
Well, yeah, because it's the only animated band you see out there. That's
Well,
popular.
that's not the only animated band. I
That's
know a couple
popular. That's
animated
popular.
bands.
That's pop.
Well, they're not as popular recently.
I didn't. Well,
They only get
I
like
just said.
7 million
I
views.
said popular. That's 7 million, bro.
Yeah, but normally like 50 million, 100 million, 500 million. You know,
Yeah, I know.
Gorilla's, you know.
Well, yeah, and there's also way a lot of dollars, man. And it's crazy
Mhm.
because you can see anything, and it's for free too. Like it's completely for
Mhm.
free. You can see it way for free. It doesn't matter. There is ads, but like, honestly, who cares about ads for YouTube at this point? Honestly, my ads don't really annoy my YouTube anymore. Some long ones annoy me, but you just skip them. So
Mhm.
ads don't really
Unless they're
annoy me anymore on YouTube.
non-skippable ads that are like
Yeah,
30 seconds.
yeah, those are annoying, but most of the time they don't really annoy me at all. And honestly, man, like it's completely free, and it's like they make so much money too because like, no matter how bad YouTube gets, they're still getting that money. They're still getting that money, no
Mhm.
matter how bad it is. They're still getting that money until they like actually start losing like the big creators. They're gonna back in that money like for a long
Yeah,
time.
like Eminem, NF,
Yeah, all those big
they lost
people.
Logic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not many people know of Logic though.
Logic was like one of the fastest rappers.
Eminem.
I
Hmm.
said one of.
Mm. And yeah, but Logic wasn't like up there like the most popular, so not many people knew him. Of course,
Actually, that's not true. He was one
and
of the
when he
most
did
popular.
leave, when Logic did leave, he did like I don't know, he had like a full on goodbye too, like he was like recording himself having a full on goodbye,
Like JoJo
and
Siwa.
yeah, he was like full on crying and everything, and that's pretty sad.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Mm. And I was like pretty sad too. And yeah, man, music has been through a lot, man. It's been through a
Mhm.
lot of ups and downs, some crazy things,
Mostly
drama.
downs.
I, I,
Blobbages.
I haven't even talked about drama, man. Like, there's so much things you can talk about for YouTube, and like,
Genre.
so much, man. Like, drama is like,
Mhm.
I don't know, like, Keemstar is scares all those people with drama. There's YouTube drama, and you can
I'm
find
not a
YouTube drama
big
anywhere,
drama
man.
person, you know?
You
I'm
can
not a
find
big
YouTube channel
drama
anywhere
person.
from big YouTubers doing crimes to I don't know big YouTuber harassing a small YouTuber,
Um,
and there's so
GG
much
on your cat.
you can find drama anywhere, man. And it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy. And yeah, basically YouTube, man. And I don't know what else I can talk about to be honest.
Mhm.
Because there's because either too much to talk about or too less to talk about. Because like there's so much to talk about.
We did animation, we did music, we
Yeah,
did.
there's a lot to talk about for YouTube, man.
the
And
beauty community.
of course, I'm on YouTube because like of course
All
podcast
of us
genre.
are.
Yeah, podcast genre
To
too,
go
which
to
what
my
we're doing right now,
go to our
podcast genre.
channels and
Honestly, it's pretty good. You know, you can just come chill and listen
subscribe
to us
now.
talking while
Subscribe
watch the
now or else I'll
background
break your
game.
Nico
You know,
kneecaps.
so there is most people do listen only, but like there's just some other people do gameplay like we're doing. So you can listen in and also what our opinions while you can watch the background whatever's in the background. So I mean yeah, it's pretty cool
Well,
though.
that's not how that works, but yeah, okay.
So yeah, man, that's all we really have to talk about with YouTube though. And remember,
Yeah, and go sub to me on
yeah, so like and sub, do everything
And
you
go
can to help us out
sub
because we're
sub
trying to
to
get
Don't
up
our
sub to
there
him, he's
channel.
trash. His audio doesn't
because
work on his videos.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Wait,
Yeah, but do
wait,
whatever you
my
can help us,
audio
cause
doesn't work on my videos? Oh,
I don't
shut
know
up.
about them two over there, but I'm actually trying to get this thing to a popular channel, man. I actually want this to blow up, to
Ooh,
be
well,
honest.
yeah, no duh.
Yeah, because I feel like this can be something I can like, like be really good at, cause like I
Mhm.
said this like in past videos, we talk a lot, man. We rant a lot, we talk about things a lot, and I just feel like sharing it, cause like
Yeah, but you know,
there's a
we're
lot of
like
opinions we
we're
have,
those types
so
of
like.
friends that talk crap about each other all the time. And it's if you guys see us, you would be like, okay, these guys freaking hate each other, even though we
Toxic
play
friends.
together every single day.
Yep,
But
and
you know, and we don't
Like
rant. We
we
don't
already
like
said,
rant to each
if
other.
we did find better friends, we be leaving us like in like a second, bro.
Oh no, I have better friends I could go to. I would just rather play with. I would rather play with you guys because everybody else is on Xbox.
Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the first half, not gonna lie.
Makes sense.
Do do do.
Maybe it's just because they don't like me and they got an Xbox to avoid me.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Whatever.
But yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Remember,
Case, you
support
know,
us,
some of
and
my friends.
honestly, I'm surprised that our first video got like 10 views, cause like might not seem like a lot, but for video, but for channel that just started, that's some good views, to be honest. Like I can't believe 7 other people watched that video. It was like, hey, I'm gonna watch this. Like they saw the title, was
But
like,
ever since then, we
this is a
haven't
good
got
video.
any freaking views.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Are you sure
So
it
hopefully
wasn't
they still
Papa?
support us, and hopefully anybody new will still support us. So yeah. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.